hired out in this social media forum, which is now viral across the entire globe. So we deem it fit as an organization on a regular basis. These days, weekly. Sometimes we do have emergency. I think I got it recently on Monday and some other things that happen. To brief you. Because we believe the public over there, the wider public, you educate, you inform and entertain them. Whether in the electronics or the print media. Most people do listen. They do listen these things. But sometimes it is being translated in our local dialect for those less able readers to understand the issues of the day. So today, we have few issues which the panelists will throw light upon. I want us to stay focused and listen to what they are saying and respond where necessary to issues germane to what we are going to talk, relevant to the facts in issue here, and not contemplating or going out of what we are saying. If such issues are there, I implore you to engage the media unit over there, one-to-one basis. They can give you the appropriate response, because that is we want to speak from one, on the same hymn sheet, from the same guy, we got it. So today we are here, few issues are happening like traffic, bordering on traffic issues across the east, the city, Freetown municipality, especially in the eastern region, from Waterloo down to the Eastern Police. Challenges faced by commuters, passengers, especially due to halfways. I'm not certain, but what I'm getting through the grapevine is that to move from Waterloo to Eastern Police, one way, people end up spending 10,000 leos. Going back, another 10,000 leos. And given the current, fiscal situation in the country, it's going to weigh down heavily on the people. Especially people in this part of the world, especially in Sierra Leone. People move out from the rural domain, coming down to the urban center, the CBD area, on a daily basis for subsistence, just living, to make a living for the day. And if 20,000 is being taken away from them, and sometimes they arrive at home, I am in pity, I am staying in the far east, out of Waterloo. I pity some family by 9 o'clock p.m. It's the time they go to prepare food for the family. So I wonder, when these people eat their meal and go to bed, and there will be no rest, by 4:30 the women are also up again, playing the street. So you see, it's a difficult situation. So the police, especially in the eastern region, the regional commander has invoked, come up with this Operation Restore Order. I listened to the media this morning, the electronics media. They were interviewing a lot of commuters, passengers, their view on this operation. I think it's positive. I was so impressed. But the issue was sustainability of sustaining the operations, so that because the people in this country, people now are quite aware that things will start quickly, but it will die down. And then the whole thing kept coming again. So it's like a vicious cycle. But I've implored the regional commander, is under my supervision, that this operation should be sustained. Now, even before coming from the meeting, the security meeting, chairing the one meeting at Moritown, I went through Aberdeen, went down to the St. Bridge, and moved out by Lumley to see the free flow of traffic along that route. I was very much impressed with what I saw. Now, the military have shelved that off. They have abandoned that's a public order situation, police, internal issue. They have handed over to the SAP. Therefore, everybody is watching to see whether the police can live up to the tax that if the military do not come to the street, traffic will not be regulated. This is the type of things we want to dispel from the minds of Sierra Leoneans. The military will come to the police as a last resort when all capabilities, all necessary resources have been utilized and we see a challenge to face and there is imminent threat to public order and security, lives of people, then the military can come in. But other than that, it has become previously in the past a common practice, and even at the governing class, go na call soldier. Hey, any small thing na call soldier. Recently, some things I said to the particular cabinet minister, oh, soldier, I said, no, we are able to do this. I said, yes. I said, you leave it. I will take responsibility of anything that goes wrong with these operations. Say, are you certain? I said, very much certain. If I'm not capable, I will resign. That's me. And we did it extremely well, and there was applause. Oh, say yes. It's just our commanders being focused, committed to it. So, Lumley is also moving, and I'm getting some feedback from the General Public Health. Even the military counterparts who are there, they say, oh, the police can do it. So what I always emphasize on is sustainability. I've moved even the critical mass of GDs, General Duty Personnel, from sitting there in the station waiting, reactive, waiting for reports or complaints, go out where we have this perennial problem, like in Lumley. While the traffic officers are doing their traffic regulations, traffic diversions and others control, you should be there monitoring, because people are just too stubborn. Traders will bring their wires, come down very close to the middle of the street, affecting the free flow of traffic. Let them go back to the space. So it's moving in Lumley if you can go there, because Lumley is more, it's like, it's becoming more of a hub than keeping the eastern region, because the type of people that are converging at Lumley roundabout are not, you cannot compare them to those at Eastern Police from the east, because they go to Malama, Kamayama, Kaningo, going down to the Crabtown, the beach areas, moving down to I don't care. So a lot, if you go there, it's very much densely populated now than the east. So that one is also moving. They will say something. The West commander will say something. And on police activities in the areas, we are all aware that the rains are around now. And in the rainy season, that is where the time the hardcore criminals take opportunity to inflict harm on peaceful citizens. So all commanders have been employed countrywide to raise their level of robustness. They have been provided with the wherewith. Recently, even raincoats were issues for the operation teams. We told the support, no, send the list to me. They have started giving them, most of them now the operation teams do have. So whether there is rain or not, you can still carry out with your job. But a lot of raids on suspected hideouts of armed robbers, this have been done, and a lot of dividends. Some areas, weapons have been retrieved during this. It's paying a lot of dividends. Of course, some of them, as I'm speaking, are under investigation, and we are getting link analysis, not the individual now, but to explain his associates, the associate accomplices who are involved in this. These are going on. So they will dilate on that. Then I have Ziza here, Tommy Ziza. You know, there are certain investigations. Investigations going on. He will dilate on that for you to have a full knowledge of what is going, instead of, you know, maybe you're getting it from social media coming with different view. So on that note, I want to welcome all of you here as usual, and let's give the listening here audience now to, first we start with the crime services directorate. Ziza.
Yes.
So it's your turn to make and give an update of current matters on the line of.
Grateful. Thank you very much, sir. And with especially for me to carry on this task with this task. Tommy Bangaon Ziza, my names. My rank is detective superintendent or superintendent. Most times I would say the deputy head of CID. Current. We have a number of matters. I will not say I will say on all or report on all, but crucial ones. The very first one I would like to report on is that of the OSD at the residence of George Hallowell at Wilberforce, whose gun was snatched away. The said culprit or suspect was arrested on the 4th day of August by a combined team of cyber, CID and OSD personnel at Rubangba by the sea. He is called Usman Kamara aka Kifoy. He is with us helping the investigation. The other one I would like to dilate on will have to do with the incident at Lottie Drive off Wilkins Road, wherein the head of CID and a combined team of CID and OSD personnel from Lumley arrested and brought in one Mohammed Toure of Billet 33, 7th Battalion Godrich, a security guard attached to the AK Security Company. They reported that on Thursday, the 30th day of July, between the hours of 01 to 2, at the said Lottie Drive off Wilkins Road, acting upon an information that there were people at the said house embarking on illegal activities. Search was conducted and the following items were discovered: one old AK-47 rifle, 6 loaded magazine, 175 rounds assorted bullets, 1 old empty magazine, 1 empty AA rifle bullet shell, 1 box containing toilet rolls, quantity of cotton wool, and a 91 packet of fake dollars, which we can share with you if you show need, but we'll arrest you again for lawful possession. Packets of fake dollars used in money doubling, black paper scam, 1 digital ATM seal machine, 7 white seal rubbers containing black substance, 1 white rubber containing white liquid, 1 bottle wrapped with white cotton, laboratory equipment, gas bottles, 2 certificates of incorporation and registration, assorted documents, 3 stamps and 2 stamps pad, the undermentioned suspects are assisting the investigation vis-a-vis Okechukwu Edison Anoha, Ali Kublu Kuruma of 40 Johnny Paul Drive, Juba, Freetown. In addition to this, we are also investigating the incidents from Makeni, which occurred in Makeni. If you recall, we have two crucial dates here, the 18th and the 19th. For the 18th, July 2020, following the incidents in Makeni, 51 male suspects were arrested and were transferred to CID headquarters Freetown from Northeast Region headquarters Makeni for riotous conduct and other related offences. According to the said complaint, it was reported that on Friday the 17th July this year to Saturday 18th July in the township and city of Makeni, a group of irate youths behaved in a riotous manner in order to prevent a team of EDSA workers from relocating a generator machine from the said city and township to Lungi Putloko district, which resulted to the attempt to burn the SLPP regional office in Makeni and malicious damage to public and private properties worth hundreds of millions of leones, if not dollars. It is alleged that there were people with loudspeakers inciting the youths to come out in their numbers to fight for the generator not to be relocated to Lungi, which is on social media. Updates. The said 51 suspects were contemporaneously interviewed and detained at CID headquarters. Reports were submitted and statements obtained from the following arresting officers: the Regional Operations Officer Northeast, George Momo, ASP, the Officer Commanding OSD, Gaya, ASP, the Operations Officer Palab Division, and others. The Makeni City Mayoress Sunkari Kamara, the Makeni City Deputy Mayor Santigi Brahma Mansari, and the Bombali District Council Chairman John Santigi Kuruma, contemporaneously interviewed as part of the stakeholders of the Makeni City and Bombali District. Due to the tensions and zeal of the youths to come out, it goes without fear or favor that they incited the youths to go on the rampage for the generator that is owned by the government and people of Sierra Leone. Scenes of crime were visited, broken window glasses, boards with nails attached, 3 machetes and other items were collected and seized as exhibits. 40 of the 51 suspects arrested are likely to be charged based on the evidence and in consultation with authorities and the law officers department for likelihood of the offenses of conspiracy, righteous conduct, office breaking and larceny, attempted arson, disorderly behavior, and throwing missiles respectively. It is therefore suggested that the mayoress and the deputy mayor and the Bombali council members are to be charged with conspiracy, incitement, malicious damage, jointly with the 41 others. Besides that we have the following moment. We have set of boys, also juveniles, 2 alleged juvenile and 1 adult. The 2 juvenile, we discovered one was a juvenile, the other was not. How we came to know that? We watched through the dates of birth. The one's own date of birth was 1st January 2002. When we checked it, we noticed that as at now I'm talking, he should be 18 years, 7 months old. So he's above the threshold to call him a juvenile. Whilst the other was born in December 2002. So we observed that that one is a juvenile, because if we check, he's not yet 18 years as at now. But interestingly, the one who is not yet 18 years obstructed the police and prevented the police from arresting the guy who is the alleged task force for the disorderly behavior and the righteous conduct there. Further to that, he printed T-shirts to be worn by people on the day for the burial of the remains of those who were caught, who were shot, or who died, and he ran away. So as a result of that, that boy is in for now. But as at now, lawyers are emphatically persuading authorities now for their release, especially so when it was revealed that they are school-going boys, for them to sit their exams. And there is likelihood for that even for their release as I'm talking, because I left that arrangement there. In respect of former Samura's case, there was a journalist you were accusing the police for that we have not investigated and have not done anything yet to that. So if you could recall, that was the matter that brought the former mayor of the city of Freetown, George Herbert Williams. We arrested one Moisa Salu Kaikura of number 3B Regent Road, Hill Station, of the Future newspaper, a local tabloid, of number 79 Panemba Road, Freetown. By order, he has been released yesterday on bail. We are awaiting advice on his issue. I know I will not conclude this without mentioning the issue of the political leader in the person of Kamarainba. That matter is under investigation, and we hope to have evidence and charge him to court. A date I will not disclose here, which is not within my powers. He's in our custody, and I'm aware, I verily believe that you people are aware of the facts. If you are not aware, will I, with your leave, say simply put that there is an allegation of him having an affair with an underage girl. As I'm talking now, she's 15 years, and it implies that before this time, if he was in love with that girl, then she was not yet at that age, depending on the history of the relationship. So far, we have proofs that indeed the issue of a captain ban is established, the issue of purchase of a phone established, the issue of him meeting the girl at a home where the girl was and under guardianship of owners of the home. There is also proof of him to have collected the girl and her relations somewhere in Freetown here at a time when they came on a family issue with his vehicle, amongst others. That one again is also there. We are waiting for such a matter to be charged to court. For the others, you agree with me. The SL mine, the issue of Losa, you agree. We've charged that matter. Some of them are in court, some of them were released. And passports of some of the foreign nationals that was in the custody of the police for the attention of immigration by order of authorities were handed over to their lawyer, Mr. Betts, and they were given also the green light that they could go even to Lonsa and come without any encumbrance. So far, so good, amongst others, unless if you want me to throw light on any. There is one I know you might actually love or like to hear, which has to do with robbery with aggravation, which occurred on Thursday, 16 July 2020 at about 1000 hours. The operations officer, OSD, CSP John Martin Senesi, and team brought in one Allen Gandhi Williams of number 7 Mansari Drive, IMAT, Freetown, together with one unregistered old black Jeep with Guinean number plate RC 1900 AV RG loaded with braking implements and assorted household items in company with a victim of a case of robbery with aggravation, which incident occurred on Thursday, the 16th July 2020 at about 01:30 hours at Baobao along Peninsula Road, Freetown. Armed robbers with crowbar and machetes broke and entered into the premise of the said victim, Mustafa Janga of Bobo, and stole daring 3 television sets, physical cash of 750,000 leones, 3 mobile phones, 2 laptops, computers, and other household materials. The crime scene has been visited and photographs taken and treated as exhibits. 5 shotgun cartridges were among the items or exhibits in custody of the police. 1 suspect, Alangani Williams, is in our custody. Investigation is ongoing, amongst others. Grateful for giving me audience as I relay this to you at this moment with respect, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
The general security situation of the region is calm. Robust day and night patrols are ongoing to support the static deployment points. For the operations that the AIG has already spoken about, Operation Restore Order was launched on the 3rd, that is on Monday, the 3rd of August 2020, in the region, targeting drivers to take passengers to the right destination with a view to address the halfway problem. It's really a pandemic. It's really a problem that has the people have been calling on the AIG to work on to address that one. The operation has been successfully launched and has resulted in the arrest of several drivers. Some have been ticketed by Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. I have receipts here, some of the payments done. The duplicate copies of the payment done. and some other drivers were charged to court, and they have also been fined. The said operation is going to be sustained by ensuring that deployment of personnel at strategic points will continue on a daily basis, and the exercise will be monitored. We've already heard from for our AIG operations that he has already tasked our regional commander to ensure sustainability of the said operation. Apart from that one, on yesterday's date, Wednesday the 5th, 8th, 2020, the Harbour Division deployed personnel at race course, right of way, based upon a tip-off received that the community people within that area had planned to attack bike riders who were to go to that right of way point to commence the construction of a building. We realized that the said right of way is being, three groups, factions are claiming the said portion of land, and they were to have a meeting yesterday with the director of right of way, and so instead of going for that meeting, they had to attack the officers that were deployed at race course by pelting stones and throwing other missiles. In the process, 2 vehicles, their windscreens were damaged, and the police responded to disperse them, and in the process, several arrests were made, and those arrested will definitely be charged to court tomorrow for violating several public order offenses. Apart from that, the region will continue to ensure that the region is safe and people go about their normal business. That is all.
Thank you for that.